Want to know one of the things that makes Usborne Books so special? And yes, this is about helping your hostess have a great Facebook party. So just stick with me just for a minute because it's going to be good. Okay, one of the things that makes Usborne nonfiction books absolutely so special is that the information is broken down in small chunks. And the information is right next to the picture or the part of the picture that it pertains to. Well, that is throughout all our nonfiction Usborne books. There's a heading on each page, a little topic paragraph, and then small chunks of information about exactly what it is that you're learning about at the same time. Here we are in one of the encyclopedias, and you'll see the same thing is true here. You've got small bits of chunks of information right next to the picture that it pertains to. So let's think about that in regards to talking to our hostess, because this method works so well in communicating information. That's what we should use when we're working with our hostesses too. Here are just a few of graphics that you might use in working with your hostess about your Facebook party. As you can see, there's one with just ribbons of ideas of different little things that she can do that would make a huge difference. Using this is just like giving her an incredible Usborne nonfiction book, and she gets to pick and choose what she reads about, and by the time she's done them all, then she's on her way to an awesome party. And the hostesses that have the big huge party, my big huge parties, they do everything on the list, but they may not do it from beginning to end. They may jump around. That's one of the great things about bite-sized bits of information. You may not want to give this to them right off the bat. You may want to go ahead and get the event set up and get their guests invited, and then give them this image and say, hey, you don't even have to do number one. You already did it and you rocked it. A couple other favorite ones that I think are super important in having an awesome Facebook party. One of them is hostess to post a video of her kids enjoying our books, because when her friends see that she's enjoying the books at her house, it really makes tons of difference. So that's an important one. And also creating a wish list. And then we can post some pictures from the wish list on the timeline, and that's really fun. Then her friends can see how excited she is about the books, and when they see she's excited, they then will be excited too. In inviting people to the party, it is the most courteous, respectful thing to do like pre-vites, where the hostess will ask her friends if they're interested in coming. If they say yes, then she goes ahead and invites them. Think about all the parties that you've been just added to and you don't know anything about it. You maybe know the hostess, or maybe you aren't really sure which friend she is. So you're not really going to go to that. But if she had messaged you personally and said, hey, I'm going to have this really cool book party. I'm so pumped about these books, and my kids love them so much. Oh my gosh, they're so fantastic. And I think your kids would love them too. Would you like an invitation to the party? It's this Tuesday at 9 p.m. And then, you can give them give your hostess words for that, a little thing that she can copy and paste. And then, she can invite her friends. And once they okay that invitation, the response is way better than if you don't do that. So use the pre-vite. A few days before the party, you could give the hostess the shopping link. If you don't put it in your description, or even if you do, and then you can still give that to her to send out to people who aren't on Facebook, like prior neighbor, people she's worked with before or works with now, or people her spouse works with, extended family, people she went to school with. It can create some excitement outside the actual Facebook party also, and may generate some more orders that way. One of the things I like to do right before the party is to open a messaging window with the hostess and leave it open and say, it's party time, and do a couple fun little party stickers. Let her know that I'll be right here for any questions, or if your guests message you with questions, just copy and paste them here and I'll give you the answers, or if someone needs to find a specific book or something like that. And that way we're right there in good communication. Again, Communication is the key. So the day after the party, it's nice for the hostess to send a quick message out. And so that morning, I just, in our messaging window, say, good morning, hope you slept well last night, or something like that. Here's a message you can send to those who weren't able to attend the party. And that just says, we had a great party last night. If you need any books for home or for gifts, the party link is open through today, and then I give them the link. If she will do that, it makes so much difference. It's much more effective than if I were to message the guests. But it's a really nice way for her to be able to be in communication with them, and there's no pressure. But it gives them the opportunity to be included. Before the party ends, you just want to check and see if people have questions, any of the guests have questions, or if you can help with picking out books. Before you know it, you've got your bite-sized chunks of information, and you read all this text. The hostess did all those things. So just read what you want to read, do what you want to do in the hostess coaching, and pretty soon you will have read an amazing book, and you will have had an amazing party.